Welcome back to Scottish Movies, and it's time to go through everything that I've had delivered this week and everything I've picked up. Let's get started. Okay, so first this week I'm going to go through my deliveries. I've only got the two. The first thing I delivered was a video game for the PlayStation 4. Now I ordered this with my Amazon vouchers. Couple probably a month or two back, whenever it was, and obviously it's just been released. I think it was yesterday, and that is Hogwarts Legacy on the PS4. I don't have a PS5. I'm not upgraded to that yet, but I want to grab this on PS4. And it's a really cool game. I've been having a bit of a go of it just last night with my daughter. She's a big Harry Potter fan, so she was enjoying it as well. And it looks like a lot of fun so far. So that's Hogwarts Legacy. And the next delivery is just arrived today. That being Saturday when I'm filming this. And I'll pick this one up. This is Blu-ray I picked up from Rare Waves. Now on my birthday, I don't know if you're aware with Rare Waves, you sort of accumulate points with every sort of purchase you make from them. And if you sort of register it on their website as well, you get points when it's your birthday and stuff like that. Now I got some points for my birthday, and it took me over a milestone where I could get a £5 off. So I picked up a Blu-ray here, and it cost me just 51p, and that is striking distance. This is a movie with Bruce Willis and Sarah Jessica Parker from I think it's from about mid-90s. I don't know if it says the year. What it says, it says 93. Yeah, I thought it was a bit later than that actually, but yeah. He plays like a riverboat sort of cop. I remember this being quite fun, and this is like an Australian release, and like I say, with a kind of a voucher or a £5 off. Cost me 51p, so yeah, can't beat that. So yeah, that arrives today, and happy with that. Now on to me just general pickups. I'm going to go back in time to last Sunday. I ended up going out to the local town of Sale, and also local town of Altrincham. I first went to Altrincham. I took a load more stuff into CX. And while I was there, I did actually pick something up. I got a voucher for the stuff. I've still got quite a lot of stuff to trade in. But yeah, while I was there, I did pick that title up. This is to go in the Arnold Schwarzenegger collection. And I didn't have this one. It's called Maggie. Don't really know much about it. It's got also stars Abigail Breslin. I think was she the girl in Zombieland? I'm not sure. It says gripping Arnold's best in ages. I think she's some kind of, she's like a zombie or something. I'm not 100% on that, but I need to check it out. But yeah, this was like £3.50, so yeah, happy to grab that. Then after Altrincham, I did pop to Town of Sale. Went in the local charity shop that does 10p DVDs. I did pick up a couple of titles up, so it's a grand total of 20p. This one I picked up is another film from the 90s. This one stars Matt Damon and Edward Norton. I think it's about gambling or poker. It's called Rounders. I don't know a lot about it. It says it's also got John Malkovich in it, John Turturro, so it's quite a good cast. We have 10p. I thought I'd check it out. Next one I picked up, following on from my pickup of Dudley Do Right last week, which is like a kind of a cartoon that was turned into a live action movie. I've got another one. Now this has Robert De Niro in it, and this is probably a role that I don't know if you regret, but yeah, I picked it up anyway. 10p. It's the Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. I do remember the animated cartoon of this in sort of the 80s. Well, I think it was probably the 80s as I first seen it. Well, this is like a bit like a Roger Rabbit type film where you've got like the obviously the live action and you've got the animated in the same film. I have seen this. It was a long time ago. I don't remember it being that great, but I wanted to give it another go, and it's collections for 10p. It crossed my mind. It came into my mind when I was watching Dudley Do Right, and it was funny enough. It was like late that day. I found it in the charity shop, so it was weird. Next, I'm going to show you a couple of pickups I got in a free job lot again. This was only a small free job lot. There was like about a sort of a carrier bag full of DVDs. Not a lot of stuff, but I did find some I wanted to keep for the collection. First up, we've got Trainspotting. Yeah, I've not seen this film for years. This is a 2-disc, I think, definitive edition. So, yeah, I thought I would on to that one. Next one up is a Disney film. Now, I haven't actually got this on Blu-ray, but I thought this is a really cool edition. This is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and this is a 2-disc collection edition, and it's made out like a book. It's pretty cool. When you open it up, you got the DVD there, and in the back, it's got another little book there, which I'll show you. And it's like the art of Snow White. It's really cool. But yeah, despite the fact that I've got a Snow White, I've got it on Blu-ray. I thought that's a cool addition to keep hold of. So yeah, kept hold of that one. And the next one I found, which was pleased to find, this was an 80s film. And I've never actually seen this film, but I've heard of it, and it's David Cronenberg's Scanners. Is it where like a guy's head blows up or something? Yeah, it says 10 seconds the pain begins, 15 seconds you can't breathe, 20 seconds you explode. So yeah, looking forward to check that out. I think it's from 1981, if I'm not much mistaken, or 1982, something like that. I didn't have any 80s collection, so yeah, I was pleased to find that in the old carry bag. Next up, we get on to the charity shop pickups. They were from today. I went in my local for a pound shop. Again, they've not got a lot in there. I did manage to find 4 this week. There's nothing really special. First thing I picked up is a copy of Toy Story 2. I don't need Toy Story 2. I literally got it for a spare case, and it's one of those that's got obviously you know, a thing for 2 discs, so it's always handy to have that. Next thing I picked up was film starring Steve Martin. I think this is from the either late 90s or early 2000s. Also stars Queen Latifah. It's called Bringing Down the House. I can't remember if I've actually seen this one, but apparently it was a US #1 box office smash at the time. But yeah, thought I'd grab that for 25p. The next one is an old film from, what year is this one? I think it's 1962, and this is new and factory sealed, and it's called, who is it? It's called Gypsy. Stars Natalie Wood, who I've heard of. I don't know if it's some sort of musical. It might be some sort of musical, but thought I'd grab it and put it in the classics collection. And the last one I picked up is yet another 80s film. Which when I seen it, I was like, I'm sure that's 80s. It looks 80s from the cover. And I checked it out on IMDb, and it gets a good rating on there actually. And it's a film called The Last Unicorn. Now, I've never seen this. It's actually from 1982, but like I said, it gets a good rating on IMDb. It's supposed to be a pretty good animated film, so runs for 93 minutes. So yeah, The Last Unicorn. I'll grab that. And then that brings me to, we found a lot of pickups today, which are from, where are they from? Bernardo's, sorry, lost it for a minute then. Yeah, White Bananos, managed to get 5 for £1. So, yeah, first thing I grabbed is this new and fancy sealed again, is a copy of Popeye, the Disney one. I've actually already got a copy of Popeye, but this actually trades in CX for £1, so 20p into £1, it's a little markup there. Same with this next one, another one, new and fancy sealed, copy of Belfast, trades in for £1, so yeah, so 40p, get what, £1.60, so it's all small amounts, but it all adds up in the end. Next one I picked up is well, I'm guessing you could call a biblical epic. Now, I'm not massive on these kind of films, but I did pick up the 10 Commandments on 4K, which I've still not watched, and it's another long one. This one actually runs for 3 hours 11 minutes, but I put it with a classic collection. This is the greatest story ever told. Obviously, like I said, biblical epic. Who stars in this one? Max von Sydow. I recognise the names. Charlton Heston, there you go. Angela Lansbury, Roddy McDowell, David McCallum, anyone else? Donald Pleasance, Sidney Poitier, John Wayne as well, Charlie Winner as well. Wow, there's a massive cast on that. We've all got to fit into 3 hours somewhere. But yeah, so I thought I'd grab that one. Next one is, the last final two are actually 2 more 80s films that I didn't have. Well, this next one I think came out in 1989, and I don't know if it was maybe something that did well in awards and that, because I've heard of it. It stars Bridget Fonda, John Hurt, Ian McKellen, and Joanne Whalley. It's Scandal. It rings a bell. It looks familiar. I've never seen it though. Does it say it won awards? I want to say it did. I don't know. But yeah, grabbed it anyway. Scandal. The final pickup is another an 80s film. This from 1982. Now, I want to say I've sort of heard of this, but I wasn't sure. I checked out on IMDb, and I don't know if it's an Australian movie, and it might even be some kind of musical, but it's called The Pirate Movie, starring Christy McNichol, Christopher Atkins. I'm not familiar with them names. But it has actually got an Australian actress, Maggie Kirkpatrick. If like me, you're ever a fan of Prisoner Salma Cage, or Prisoner as it was known in Australia, and familiar with a character called the Freak, Joan Ferguson, she used to play the Freak in Prisoner Salma Cage, so I'm interested to check it out for her, if nothing else. Also got a guy called Bill Curry, that name rings a bell. I think he's an Australian actor. But yeah, so it says comedy, fantasy, romance and music. The Pirate Movie. Yeah, weird, I've never seen that before. But it's from 82, so picks it up. And that is it for the pickups for this week, guys. Have I got anything coming up? I think I may have a delivery next week. I've ordered at least one thing, which I should possibly get next week. So I might have a delivery next week. Pickups again, we'll go out, we'll check out the charity shops and see what we can find, and and we'll be back next week for some more, hopefully. So comment down below if you've seen any of these films, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe. God save the King, and I'll see you soon for some more pickups. Bye guys.